was at the end. I was at the end. Make me feel like that. This life what I'm living. Let me feel alive again. Tell me on my side, baby, where would I be without your love beside me? Oh, baby, where would I be? Where would we go? Oh, 'cause it feels like you see me. Oh, 'cause it feels like you see me. Oh.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another vlog. Yes, as you would have seen, we've already started. I woke up at a pretty decent time today and I did a quick little workout session with Alan. During this whole like quarantine isolation period, we have been working out together, which has been really good so that we're able to, you know, just stay moving, stay active, as well as spend time together. We actually did used to go like to the gym together. This is the whole thing about being in a long distance relationship. You gotta find ways to do things together. So yeah, whenever we did go to the gym together, it'd be like working out together but not together, if that makes sense. But yes, I am going to be vlogging today. As you can see, I have already showered and kind of gotten ready for my day. I actually wanted to take a hot shower after that workout because it's getting kind of chilly here, even though my version of cold is probably not cold for a lot of you guys. But yeah, it is kind of starting to cool down a little bit. So I took a hot shower, got into my sweats, and now I'm going to go ahead and make myself some breakfast. I'm really excited because I'm going to be making pancakes and I haven't had these pancakes for ages, and I went out yesterday evening to go and stock up on them. So I'm going to show you guys what they are. So let's get into making some breakfast. Alrighty guys, so for breakfast today, I am going to be going with the Protein World Slender pancakes. These are actually, like it's a pancake mix that has protein within it. So like protein pancakes, I guess you call them. Whenever I have pancakes, it's always these. Yeah, I really like them. They actually taste really good. All you need is 4 scoops of the mix and 100 mils of milk. It says it makes 2 pancakes, like for 1 person. I'm probably gonna cook a little bit extra, like make a little bit extra for this batch because, you know, I'm feeling a bit hungry today. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make some pancakes. I'm so excited.
Always scared of us, what this might become. Ain't no going back no more, no more. We're in the same bed, can I lay your weight? Let's fill up this space with us. Butterfly, yeah, yeah. Make me feel brand new. Oh, I feel it coming. Gotta rush like I'm running late. You're looking for something.
Alright guys, pancakes are done, and as you can see, it looks like a pretty big serving, but because I know that I'm going to be pretty busy today, like I'm actually going to be filming a video, I might not have time to make myself like a proper lunch, so I kind of just want to fill up on breakfast right now. I do like to go in with syrup, and this is the maple syrup that I use. It's the Queen sugar-free maple flavored syrup. Alright guys, as you can see, I am done with breakfast. My hair is still wet. I just took it out of the towel, so what I need to do now is dry my hair and style it, because I think I mentioned earlier that I'm going to be filming a video today. I'm actually going to be doing a makeup tutorial, and when it comes to filming makeup tutorials, I feel like a lot more effort goes into actually preparing to film compared to a vlog like this one that you're watching now. I feel like prepping yourself and getting ready to film a makeup tutorial sometimes takes a lot longer than you think it would. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and blow dry my hair and style it and make sure it looks all nice. Then I have to figure out what I'm gonna wear, and then I'll go into my office and show you guys the whole process of what I do when I film a video. Okay, so this looks crazy, but this is literally how my hair looks after I do that little blowout thing. If you guys watched my last vlog, I think I show you guys the little hair dryer straightener thing that I got, but I'm so obsessed with how it makes my hair look. Like, it just gives it so much volume and it keeps it looking like fluffy all the time. I'm obsessed. But yeah, my hair's done. So now that it's fixed, oh my gosh, I look like I have a major side fringe. Who remembers when side fringes were a thing? So now that my hair is done, I'm gonna go ahead and figure out what I want to wear for this makeup tutorial. So I'm fairly sure that I'm going to be doing a makeup look that is centered around pink because of the palette that I'm going to be using today. So I don't really know like what I want to wear because it's cold and I'm trying to stay warm in the house. So that's why it's like hard in the winter time sometimes. I mean, I just can't win. Like, it's too hot in the summer, it's too cold in the winter. Like, I just can't seem to make my mind up. I don't really have, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really have too much color, as you can see. I mean, I have a lot of white clothing. And then if we move into this section of my wardrobe, we have more of like the neutrals, and then it moves into the colors. But I feel like if I wear this top, oops. Yeah, if I wear this top, it is going to not really show because it's kind of off the shoulder. I mean, I could wear this. Actually, yeah, maybe I will wear this. Maybe this will work. I mean, it's already coming off the hanger, so yeah, I guess we're going with this. Unless I just went with like a white top or something, but maybe we'll try pink today. We'll see how it goes. I feel like I look so tired today. Like, I look so drained. But yeah, I don't know if I'm liking this top, to be honest. Oh, did I scratch myself? I feel like it's going to annoy me, especially because I have these tan lines right here. Whenever I go to the beach and get a tan, it will literally last all year. Like, I tan really easily and my tans last for the longest time. So that's what I get for wearing a bikini like this. But yeah, I don't know if I like this top. I don't know if it's gonna go with what I'm trying to film today. This is literally how I look right now. Sweatpants and a top and socks too because it's cold. Alright, so this is my office. As you guys know, this is the little room that I turned into my office. I usually don't come into this room unless I'm ready to start doing some work. That's why I haven't been in here today yet, but it's actually good that it's clean. It's really clean, as you can see. All nice and clean and ready to go. So for the most part, I'll give you guys a quick little like overview of the whole setup that I have going on. You guys know that I have my ring light. So that is the camera setup. I do of course have that plugged into my computer, which acts as my monitor. And then I also have my camera itself plugged into like this situation right here, which I wish I had a better way of like organizing all the cords. But I do have my camera plugged into like a direct power source so that I don't have to worry about changing batteries and all that, which has been awesome because there's nothing worse than when you're filming a makeup tutorial or a video and you're so into it and you got a good flow going and then you have to get up and change your batteries. So I don't have to worry about that anymore, which is good. This thing right here is what I use for my mic, and I do plug that into the camera itself as well. If I can do that right now. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's plugged in. So that's my external microphone source because, to be honest, microphones that come on like cameras themselves typically aren't the greatest, except for this camera right here. Like this camera, the microphone is actually pretty decent. But yeah, I just have like a lapel mic that I use as my microphone. You can of course attach this to your clothes, but I find that it can like get annoying, so I just kind of leave it somewhere on my desk and it kind of just sits there for now, to be honest. But yes, that is pretty much how it goes for my filming setup. Now in terms of like if I'm going to film a makeup tutorial, this is what I do. I'll come into here and I will figure out like, okay, I more than likely want to use these brushes, so I will go ahead and put these onto the table. And then I typically use this tray to go into gather like what I need for the tutorial. This is actually stuff that I had left behind for another video that I was going to film today, but I changed my mind. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take all this out real quick. Okay, so I have my tray, and this is like kind of the hard part, is like going through and figuring out what products I want to use. I don't really have everything in my collection properly organized at the moment because I need to do that. That's probably going to be a whole other video in itself, but I just like to go through and kind of figure out like what I want to use for today's makeup tutorial. So I'll start by like primer. This is a new primer that I recently purchased and I haven't tried yet, so I figured I may as well try it for this video. There are like things as well that I know that I use on the regular, so I'm just going to throw it in there like this. I'll probably use this as a setting powder. I actually will go ahead and keep these foundations because I know they are ones that actually do match me for the time being. Same again, setting powder for concealer, which this is a go-to concealer of mine at the moment, so I'm going to use that as well. I might need a beauty blender too, so we'll just keep that there too. And I recently picked up the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I've used it once. I don't know exactly how I feel about it just yet, so we'll have to see, but I will use that for this tutorial as well. So yeah, I've got primer, base sorted. I'll use this as my eye primer, and then I will go into palettes. This is the palette that I wanted to use today. Like I said, my stuff isn't organized properly, so I really do need to get on and do that one of these days. But I want to use this palette today, and it's going to be centered around all those beautiful pink shades, so pretty excited for that. So that is the palette that I'm going to be using. What else do I need? Oh, like a bronzer. Okay, bronzer. I guess I can use this one. Cooler Bronzer by Benefit. Yeah, that will go well. This is a blush that I wanted to use as well. Tarte's Exposed Blush, because it's like a nice neutral blush too. Highlighter, that is the thing that I need to figure out. Beaming blush. Oh, this would actually go with it nicely, because this is like a golden highlighter, but it has, if I can get it open. Okay, yeah. It has like a kind of pink undertone to it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this. I don't know if I need like eyeliner. I might. Pretty much gathered everything that I think. Oh, actually, before I forget, lips. I don't really like to do anything too crazy with my lips these days, to be honest. I feel like nudes are my thing, so I'm gonna stick to it. To be honest, I'm pretty basic. Oh, this is so cute. This, okay. Funny story, it's just so random because it like sticks out there, but this is actually when Alan and I met for the first time in Bali. I don't know what happened, but I like forgot my lip balm and I wasn't feeling well at all, so he actually had to go walk to like the local corner store and go and get some things, and I had asked him if he could please grab me some type of like lip balm or chapstick. Of course I wanted to go with him, but I just really wasn't feeling too well. I got kind of sick when I was over there, but he came back with this and I still have it. I guess it's like a keepsake. Like a token memory, so I'm gonna keep that. I think we're pretty good. So yeah, now that I have all of the products that I want to use for the video, at least I have everything nice and organized, so I know that that is exactly what I'm going to be using. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so this is what I mean when I say that I use my monitor, like my computer, as my monitor, because obviously that little thing right there is just so tiny, you know, it's hard to see if I'm in focus or not. I should probably turn this on too. Ta-da! There we go. As you can see, it looks much brighter. However, I do have a window on this side of my room, so since I don't want the lighting to be like weird, I just go ahead and pull the blockout blind down, so then it keeps everything the same, so there's not that like constant lighting change that happens when the sun goes in and out of the clouds. I also use this to light up my background at the moment. I'm currently in the process of getting better lighting actually. I want to get another one of these type of things to put on that side so it's more balanced. For the most part, keeping it up high like this kind of helps to illuminate what's behind me and keep it bright without too much darkness. So I kind of just spend some time before I actually hit record, like just playing around with the lighting. I think that's okay. I'll probably play around with it some more. But yeah, as you can see, like the process of actually trying to get started before you hit that record button and actually sit down and film, I feel like there's definitely more that goes into it than what people realize. It's not just like turning on the camera and doing your makeup, like you have to prepare. But this whole like thing, like this whole system and process and like the things that I use and all that is all stuff that I've kind of like built and learnt over a number of years. Like those of you guys who have been with me for a while know that I have been doing YouTube for a minute now, and everything that I know about it is stuff that I've definitely learnt through trial and error and just trying to figure out what works best for me and doing research into what works. So I hope that by me showing you guys like what I do for myself and how I produce my content, that might kind of help you and encourage you and motivate you and like give you guys ideas as to how to do it if you are wanting to start a channel or get into creating content, because sometimes it's not easy when you don't know what you're doing or where to even begin. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start filming. I probably wanted to start filming like earlier in the day. I feel like if I wasn't vlogging my day at the same time, I probably could have started this whole thing a little bit earlier. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and start filming this makeup tutorial and I'll check back in with you guys when I am done. Alright guys, as you can see, I am back with a full face of makeup. Whenever I film makeup tutorials, I have somewhat of an idea of like the color palette that I want to do, and maybe like I want to do a smoky eye or a cut crease, but I never really know how it's going to turn out until I do it. So when it turns out pretty decent looking, like I feel like today's look is definitely something that I haven't done for a while. I haven't done like an intense cut crease like this. When it turns out looking a little better than how I envisioned it, that's always a good feeling. So yes, I love how it turned out. Definitely something different for me, but like you guys may know, I'm trying to experiment with a little more color in my life. Of course, the tutorial for this look will be up on my channel. I don't actually, yeah, maybe it'll be already up. I'll leave a link somewhere on the screen if it is. I'm pretty sure the tutorial is gonna go live before this vlog. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out, but let me show you guys the aftermath. Like this is what happens when you film a makeup tutorial. If I'm being fair, it's not that bad. It's not going to be too difficult for me to clean up, but that's why I try and stay organized when I am filming, because it makes cleaning up afterwards so much easier. So I still have like clean brushes in there so that I know that I don't need to go ahead and wash all of those again, but all the brushes that I did use to make this look today, they're all on this towel. Dirty. Typically what I do after I finish filming is I'll take all the products that I used in the video and just go ahead and put them back. Yes, I even have like wet wipes with like makeup wiped onto it. But yeah, I'll just go ahead and put all of the makeup back into the tray so that I know I have to go and put it away. Wow, that rhymed. Is that everything? Oh, yes, okay. So yeah, all the makeup is back in there, and then I just have all my brushes that are left on the towel, and I can go ahead and wash these and have everything nice and organized for the next time that I have to film. So yeah, that's how everything goes when it comes to filming my makeup tutorials. I try and keep everything as organized as I can. But yes, I am done at filming this makeup look. So usually after I film a look, I'll kind of just chill out for a bit and relax, and then get into tidying up and doing all that stuff and editing. But I think for now, because Alan is actually up, he stays up late working most nights, so it's like midnight over there now, so he'll probably go to bed soon, and this is the time where I'll like kind of catch up with him, see how he's going, and I think that's what I'm gonna do for now. Plus I need to make myself something to eat because it's already 2 p.m. so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and tidy up this area a little bit, go and organize something for myself to eat, and I'll check back in with you guys. So what I'm doing at the moment is just looking through this. As you can see, this is an unlisted video, and I don't think this is going to be my next video. I'm probably going to schedule this for the weekend, so that's what I'm going to do right now, is schedule this. This is one of my Fashion Nova videos, and as some of you guys may know, I do work with them on a regular basis. If you guys aren't aware, when influencers work with, I don't even like to call myself an influencer, but when you work with a brand, typically when it comes to YouTube content, they do prefer for you to submit your video for approval, I guess you could call it. So I just checked my emails and they said they loved it, so I can go ahead and put it live. What I'm going to do instead is just schedule it for the weekend, because I want to put a vlog up tomorrow instead. And then as you can see now, it says that it is scheduled. As you guys can see, I've changed back into my hoodie because it is a little bit chilly. But in terms of working with brands, since I have an ongoing relationship with Fashion Nova, I do give them my videos prior to them going live so they can, you know, look through it and just let me know what they think, whether there's anything they need me to add in. For example, certain links in my description box, if I've forgotten to add that in, like, they'll let me know. So it's more so like that. Just because somebody works with a brand doesn't mean that everything they say is going to be positive, and they do of course let you have your own opinions, whether they be positive or negative. But yeah, that's something that does kind of come with working with a brand, is that you have to, I guess, submit your work. It's like doing an assignment in a way, like you have a deadline. It's more so just so that they can help you stay on track. I feel like it's good because then if they were just like, here you go, here's some stuff, make a video whenever you're ready, not everyone would do it within a certain time, which I feel like with something like clothing, it is something that you do need to like be on trend with, because obviously their clothes are going in and out of stock every so often. So yeah, that's just one thing to note how it goes when it comes to working with brands. But yeah, that's what I'm doing for now. Like I said, have a cup of coffee because it is cold and I'm feeling a little bit drowsy. I feel like in the winter time it's so hard to get up in the mornings because it's cold, but then I like come the time when the sun's going down, it's getting a bit cooler again, so I'm like, I need to try to stay awake. So that's what I'm doing for now. I also have to continue editing a video for mine and Alan's channel. I'll pop the link up. I always forget, but yeah, I'll put the link for our channel over on that side. If you have not seen our channel, you should go and check it out. But I'm currently in the middle of editing a video for that. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated with what I get up to next. So currently I am editing the video that I said I was going to edit, and I'm also watching Queer Eye with Alan. We're having a Netflix party. He's still working over on his side of the world. He's staying up late to finish some work. I also just wanted to quickly show you guys an app that we have been getting a lot of use out of, and let me just start this off by saying no, this is not sponsored. It's just something that's been really handy for us, especially being a long distance couple where our schedules are completely opposite because, you know, day, night, night, day. It's actually really handy. So it's this one right here called Between. I don't even know how to describe this app, but it's basically something that we both pair up to and we can both add to. So like this is the home page that we have, and this is me, like it's 4 p.m. here, and this is him, 2 a.m. over there. But yeah, on this app you can do things like chat, call, all that. We don't really use it for that purpose. We use it for this, the calendar, which let me tell you guys, this is so handy. Sometimes it's hard because we're constantly asking each other like, what are you doing today? What are you doing tomorrow? What are you getting up to? Like what's on your to-do list for tomorrow, the day after, whatever. But if we put everything into this calendar, we find that it's a lot easier for us to obviously have a set list of what we need to do ourselves, but also to help keep each other accountable for things that we have to do. It's color coded for like things you got to do together, things that your partner's doing, and things that you are doing yourself. So I just add like my things that I have to do in there, and then he adds his list of things that he has to do in there. And then that way it's good because we're not constantly having to ask each other the same questions over and over again, like what are you doing tomorrow, what's your plan? We can kind of just check in here and be like, oh, okay. So yeah, that is my app recommendation if you're in a long distance relationship, or even just like a regular relationship and you just want somewhere to like, you know, keep your calendar, keep each other accountable. I just feel like it's really handy for us because, like I said, opposite sides of the world and all that. But yeah, it's good. But yes, that is what we're currently doing at the moment. We're gonna watch some of this and do a little bit of editing so that I can get this finished, and yeah, I'll check in with you guys later. All right, you guys, it is currently 7:30. Yeah, 7:30. As you can see, I'm back in my room. I have a pile of laundry behind me that I definitely should have folded and put away, but I've kind of just been sitting in here for the past like 20 minutes just on my phone, taking a bit of a break because I've pretty much spent the better half of the afternoon and early evening just editing still, and sometimes I just need to take a break from being like in there and focusing only on that. I haven't had dinner yet, but I don't want to have anything too big because I was having a bit of a sore tummy earlier. I was drinking tea, so it went away. But yes, I do need to make myself some dinner, and then I'm probably, to be honest, when I have days like this when I'm focused solely on like getting something done, I pretty much just do that all day till I go to sleep, which might not be the greatest, but when I'm so focused on something, I just don't stop. So yeah, that's pretty much my plan for the rest of the evening. I'm actually in the middle right now of uploading tomorrow's video, which is going to be a vlog. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, I'm pretty sure I have, but I'm trying to keep my scheduled uploaded days for Wednesday and Saturday, so it kind of like breaks it up, and if I ever want to add like an extra day in there somewhere, I can do that. I'll probably try and show you guys the back end of like uploading a video once that's done and through, but for now I am feeling a bit hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and make myself some dinner. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. I feel like the lighting in my bedroom doesn't really do me any justice because it just makes me look like I'm really tired all the time. But anyways, I finished having dinner. I am currently still waiting for my video to upload. I don't know why, but my internet tends to get really slow, I guess because it's like peak time, so I usually leave my videos to upload overnight, but yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I'm currently uploading this. I still need to upload my thumbnail. But yeah, everything you see in my description box is already like pre-written. In the advanced settings of YouTube, you can actually set your description box so you don't have to type everything up every single time. And then I'll just go in and like delete what I feel like I don't need. So yeah, that is pretty much everything I need. I also like to take the time to go ahead and like write a little message as well, so I'll go and do that. As for a thumbnail, I think I have one here already. Yeah, I made one earlier, so this is going to be the thumbnail for the vlog, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. Just drop that into there. Yep. And then we've got monetization, we want that on, before, during, and after. That's naturally what comes up. So that's everything as far as ads, and then of course they have to ask whether you swear, whether you have adult content, violence, drugs, all that kind of stuff. Obviously I don't have any of that in my videos ever, but it's just a process that they make you do now, because obviously they have to be a little more strict with what types of videos they play ads on. My end screen, I do add that in later, but you can't do it while the video is still uploading. And then cards, I'll put like the little thing that pops up at the top of the video, like watch this video, check out my other channel, that kind of thing. I think that's everything. So I pretty much will just leave this here and it's going to continue uploading, and it will let me know once it's done. But yeah, for those of you guys who are interested, I guess that's just a little bit of a run through of what the back end of YouTube looks like, because I know sometimes it can be like a little bit confusing. But anyways, what I'm going to do now while I wait for that to upload, because I feel like it's going to take quite some time, is I need to fold and hang and put away all this laundry that was definitely on my to-do list for today. And I'm also going to wash the makeup brushes that I used while I was filming this makeup look today. So yeah, I think that's everything I need to do for the evening. Let this video upload, fold my laundry, wash my brushes. Let's get started with the clothes first. Moving too fast, candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. And we up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Oh, I got 5, all so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide. Hey. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. So I'm done with putting away all my laundry. Next thing I have to tackle are these brushes. These are all the brushes that I used today. Also, if you're wondering what makeup brushes I use, I actually recently just got this set. It's actually a couple of sets, but these are the Morphe brushes that they did in collaboration with Jaclyn Hill. I actually recently picked these up when they had like a big 50% off sale. It's actually my first time trying Morphe brushes, but so far I really like them. At least I like this set that I got. Hopefully they don't stain. We'll see how that goes, but I'll show you guys what I use to clean my brushes. So I use a couple of different things, this being one of them. This is the Puff Sponge detergent that you can find from Daiso. I believe it's like $2.80 for a bottle. Probably the best thing that I found to clean my brushes, but take like the stains out of them. I feel like it's the only thing, aside from the other thing that I'm going to show you, that's super inexpensive, that takes everything off my brushes. So there's that. I do also like to use the Sig Magic brush shampoo. Oh, I just realized they have it like one word, brush shampoo. Brush shampoo? That's a thing? Oh my goodness. So yeah, I use those, and then I also use this. This is just one of the Sigma brush cleansing mats. So you've got like the different textures to really get in between all the bristles of your brushes. On the back of it, it has little suction things, so I just go ahead and like stick that down, stick in place, get the water running. I don't want it too hot, but I don't want it too cold, so I'll let that warm up for a bit. And then I pretty much just take, like for example, we'll start with this brush. I wet that and get it on the mat. I use this one for an example. This is really difficult to do one-handed, but I just want to show you guys how I do it. I'll just take that, squirt it onto the mat, and then just run my brush through it, really making sure that I get in between all the brush hairs. This actually foams up really good as well, which is why I like this cleanser as well. So now that that's all nice and soapy, pretty sure that's already clean, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse. I also like to feel the brush, make sure that all the soap's out, and that's pretty much it. As you can see, the brush is like fully clean. Of course, I like shake this out properly and squeeze, dry it, make sure it's all dry, and then I'll lay it flat on the edge of my like desk, let it dry overnight. Definitely don't store your brushes like this when you are drying them, which I'm sure you guys have heard time and time again, but for those of you who don't know, to make your brushes last longer and just to look after them, leave them hanging over the edge on a flat surface like this so they can dry this way, because if you store them upright like this, the water residue will go down, leak into the handle of the brush. Over time, it will like wear away the glue that's holding the brush together and also the brush hairs, and it just ruins your brushes quicker. So to look after them, that's how I recommend to dry them. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the same process with all of these brushes. This is the before, obviously, and I'll show you guys how it looks once I'm done. So my brushes are clean. This is how they're looking. As you can see, I pretty much like pat them dry with a towel and then try to shape them so that there's not too many, what do you call it when the hairs do this? What's that? There's like a specific word for it. Oh my gosh, this is gonna annoy me. Oh, when the hairs flare out. Is that what it is? Damn it, how can I not know this right now? But anyways, I try to avoid them looking like that, so I just kind of brush them down. But I do find once the brushes actually dry themselves, it doesn't look like that anymore. It's really weird. It's mostly when they're wet. But anyways, yeah, my brushes are dry, so what I typically do is just leave them on this table right here overnight, and then come the morning time, they are all dry and ready to be put away. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do when it comes to washing my brushes. I would definitely recommend, if you're watching this right now, and you know you have brushes that need to be washed, you need to go and do that. It's so important. I try and wash my brushes at least once a week, typically the ones that I use like for everyday makeup type thing, because I don't use those brushes for my everyday makeup. I have like a different set in my bathroom, but I do make sure that I wash those at least once a week, because it is very important to wash your brushes often. So yeah, if you have brushes that need to be washed, this is your reminder to go and do it. Anyways, you guys, I think I'm going to call it a night and end this vlog off here. It's actually already 10:30 and clearly I haven't showered or wiped this makeup off yet, which is not like me at all. Usually when I film makeup tutorials, I film them, take the photos, and then I take the makeup off like within an hour of finishing. But I don't know, I really like how this makeup look turned out today. Cut creases usually aren't the type of thing that I go for, but I think I'm gonna have to get back into practicing them, because I actually really like this one, especially with the color. You guys know that I'm trying to experiment with color again, so yeah, let me know what you think. I actually really like how this one turned out. Not too bad. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I know it was kind of random and like all over the place, I feel. We'll see how it goes when I'm editing it. I just really wanted to show like a day in the life behind the scenes of what goes into when I film videos and what I'm editing and uploading, kind of like a behind the scenes of what goes on with having a YouTube channel, I guess. So if you guys enjoyed it, let me know, and if you are interested in learning more about it, definitely let me know, because I would love to share what I know with you guys. But yeah, like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're still here at the end watching, subscribe to the channel by hitting the little red button down below before you go. I am definitely gonna go hit the shower now and get ready, get into bed, get cozy, get comfy, read a book, do my to-do list. And with that being said, I hope you guys are having an awesome week. I hope you're staying safe, looking after yourselves, and looking out for each other. I'll talk to you in the comments, and I'll see you all in my next video.
Oh, I feel it coming. Gotta rush like I'm running late. You'll be looking for something. Oh, I feel it coming. Gotta rush like I'm running late. No longer looking for something.